What's up everybody? You're here with the Fly Guy. Today we're going to be tying the egg-sucking bunny leech in purple. This pattern is great for steelhead no matter where you fish. The tying recipe for this fly will be up on my website at tfgflies.com, and I've got that linked below for you. Alright, let's get into it. You're going to start by putting the glass bead on the hook and getting it in the vise, and then giving 3 to 6 wraps of lead wire up against that bead to hold it in place and to give that fly just a little bit of weight to get down. Make sure to lay down a good thread base and advance your thread to the rear of the hook. Now we're going to attach a simple monofilament foul guard. I incorporate this into a lot of my bunny fur fly patterns. You're going to attach a short section of 20-pound monofilament fishing line. It should be about 3 inches long, just to give yourself some room to work with. Cut that mono line at the rear to a point, so make sure your scissors are angled to cut that mono at a point. And we're going to tie in the zonker strip in the rear part of this fly. Take your bodkin and pierce the bunny hide, making a small hole just big enough for that mono line to slip through. Go ahead and slip that mono line through that bunny hide and ensure that the loop that is now created underneath that bunny hide sticks just slightly past that hook bend. Next, we're going to tie in our body material, which is a cross-cut bunny strip. Make sure that when you are wrapping this down, that you leave just a small gap in between that material and don't flush it up to the tail. Leave a small gap because that bunny hide is wide and it needs a little bit of room to turn when you start wrapping it. Before you wrap, go ahead and add just a little bit of super glue to those thread wraps, and that's going to secure everything down. And I wait just a second to let that super glue start to tack up before I start wrapping that bunny fur. You're going to wrap that cross-cut bunny strip right up behind the glass bead, and there's going to be a gap created there. That's fine. What you're going to do is you're going to fill that gap with another material, and we're going to use soft hackles here. Depending on how big your gap is after you tie and wrap that cross-cut strip down, you may need to use 1 to 2 soft hackles here. The soft hackles are going to provide additional action, they're going to fill the gap, and they're going to provide contrast, even though this is primarily a one-color fly. The grizzly barred soft hackle will look different than the purple bunny fur. After wrapping both hackles in, make sure after each one that you wrap back over those hackles to not only secure them in, but to get those fibers to lay back nicely. Now if you're tying along at home, you can use purple or black thread, whatever you have on hand. I use a clear polyester sewing thread. I've done a few videos on it. It's a real nice thread. It works well for a lot of bigger streamers, larger flies. It does have a smaller diameter, so you can use it across a wide variety of fly patterns. But it really does well with streamers because it doesn't build bulk, but it's strong and it can hold a variety of materials down. I use it because I can color it up to match the color of the fly pattern that I'm tying with permanent marker. Not every color works depending on what type of finish you're putting on, whether it's head cement or UV resin. But here I'm using a purple permanent marker to go ahead and color that thread up and have it match everything nice. This purple permanent marker works well with UV resin and doesn't bleed or deteriorate. So after I get that thread colored up and I half hitch and get it secured, It's time to go ahead and put some UV finish over that glass bead and that thread head to improve durability and make this look sharp for the finish. Here I use a doming UV resin. This is a thick UV resin that does not run. You want this to be nice and thick so that it provides a decent coat over top of this glass bead and the thread to provide protection and durability for this fly. And if you need to, you can always add a second coat if the first coat is thin. And that's the purple egg-sucking bunny leech. It's a great guide fly for steelhead, and this will work in a variety of water conditions and different systems when chasing these fish. Make sure to grab the tying recipe for this fly up on my website at tfgflies.com. I've got that recipe linked below for you. Check out my other tying recipes and resources on my website as well, and I've got some more things linked below for you. If you like this video, go ahead and hit thumbs up, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more fly fishing and fly tying videos. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Take care, and we'll catch you next time.